观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎大家收看天天话题加拿大版风化资讯，我是主持人苏慧文 Susanna。那今天呢，我们来到了位于奥肯纳根的美丽庄园幻影溪酒庄，来这里呢探索这里的美酒以及美景。那我们下面呢就马上有请幻影溪酒庄的销售经理 Graham 带我们来一起逛一逛。Hi Graham, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Could you give us a tour today?
Absolutely, I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you. So let's go.
Why don't we go?
Yeah, and I see there's our two beautiful angels over here.
Yeah, our angels, they welcome each visitor that visits the estate. The sculpture is Wu Xingzhu from China.
Oh, Chinese artist.
Yes.
And I see the weather is pretty nice here. I have been here for a few days. It's always been sunny. So how's the weather here like?
Yes, we're actually in one of the only pocket deserts in Canada. So we receive 2,300 hours of uninterrupted sunlight every year.
Oh,
and
wow.
less than 15 millimeters of precipitation.
Wow.
So it's very hot here during the summer months and very dry. It's perfect for growing grapes.
So what does it do to the soil and the different types of grapes here?
Well, in terms of the grapes, it allows us to fully ripen some very late ripening Bordeaux varietals, such as Cabernet Sauvignon, and Cabernet Franc, and Merlot. And it provides us with ample time to fully develop and ripen all grapes of every type here.
So why don't we take a look inside?
Absolutely. Let's go inside and talk about our vineyards.
Okay, thank you. Wow, it's really beautiful here.
So this is our tasting room.
Yeah, so there's lots of different wines here, and you can look at the beautiful sceneries over here.
Yes,
it's such a nice thing to do here.
Yeah, well, this place was designed for just that. So after you've had a nice tasting, you can come to our wine shop here and select from a variety of wines.
Oh,
Yes, we have not only white and rosé, but a very nice wide range of reds from our estate tier up to our single vineyard tier, focusing on wines that are coming from a single vineyard.
and so how many different types of grapes are there here?
Here, we deal with grapes from about a dozen different varieties. Most of them are red wine grapes.
Red wine grapes.
Yeah.
And when were they planted? Was it like a long time ago?
Well, this vineyard itself was actually planted, this whole area was planted in the 70s, but replanted in 1994, mostly to those late ripening red Bordeaux varietals, such as Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot.
And also I heard that this is an organic farm.
Yes, we're quite proud of the fact that all of our vineyards are farmed organically and biodynamically. We also practice sustainable farming here as well.
So it's really nice for the environment as well.
Yes, not only is it beneficial for the environment, but we believe that that translates into the best varietal expression in the glass.
And also there are 4 different types of vineyards here.
4 different types of vineyards. Well, we have 4 vineyards, 4 main vineyards here that we have. 2 are on the Black Sage Bench, which is on the east side of Oliver. 1 is in the Golden Mile Bench, which is on the west side. And a 4th one is in the Similkameen Valley, which is our newest one, called Everton Spring.
So what's the difference between them? Could we take a look?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Wow, I see this is really big here. Does it all belong to Phantom Creek?
Yes, this whole vineyard in front of us here belongs to Phantom.
Wow.
It's all of our vineyards combined, we have roughly 200 acres.
Oh, it's really large.
Yes, yes. And we're really proud of the fact that they're all organic, biodynamically farmed, and we also practice sustainable farming as well.
And which one are we looking at right now?
So below us here, you're looking predominantly at Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, and Cabernet Franc.
And there's 3 more that's around here?
Yes, we have 3 other vineyards. One is on the other side of the valley.
Oh, this way.
And another one is tucked just beyond that lake in the distance,
wow.
in the Similkameen Valley as well.
Wow, really far away.
Yes, yes. So not all of our vineyards are right in one spot. We're actually spread out around the Okanagan and the Similkameen.
So what's the difference between them?
Well, each vineyard is unique in its own way. We plant specific varietals at each site that we feel will perform better. So for example, at this site, like I said, we have Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot.
Yeah.
Well, the vineyard that's on the west side of the valley, we have Syrah and Viognier because the environment over there is perfect for those varietals. And the vineyard that's in the Similkameen has most of our white wine grapes like Pinot Gris and Riesling.
Wow, the sweeter ones. Oh, and I see the tractors over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
so-
hard at work every day.
Yeah, so the weather is really nice for the grapes as well. It's really hot right now.
It is, yes. We're in one of the hottest and driest places in the country. It's perfect, especially for those red wine grapes.
Wow, so we can see the actual grapes here.
Yeah, exactly. So we're looking at Merlot grapes right now. So that's a red grape varietal.
Oh, these are the for red wine.
Red wine, exactly.
Wow.
So we're just in the beginning of August, right? So these have another 6 to 9 weeks left before they're ready.
Oh, really soon.
Very soon,
Wow.
yeah. So it'll be late September, early October when they'll be picked.
So these are green right now, but they'll turn colors soon.
Exactly. They'll go through what's called veraison, and that'll happen probably end of August, the end of this month.
Oh.
Yeah. This is our history room, and this is where we have an in-depth look at the soils and the geography of where we are.
Oh, so here the golden layering is the Phantom Creek?
Exactly. So in gold outlined, you see each of our vineyards. So we are right here. So this area here is called the Black Sage Bench. And this is where our winery is and our home vineyard site called Becker Vineyard. And right below it, this is our Phantom Creek Vineyard sites.
Yes.
Across the valley in the Golden Mile, which is on the west side of the southern Okanagan Valley.
Oh, across the river.
Exactly. We have our Kobo Vineyard. And this is right below Kobo Mountain.
Yes, and these are really large areas as well.
Exactly. And then over here, in the Similkameen Valley, we have our fourth and newest vineyard site
Another one.
called Everden Spring. So this was created about 7 years ago. And we're just getting our first fruit from it. And this is where most of our Riesling and Pinot Gris will come from.
Oh,
And if you take a look on the wall behind you.
yes. Oh, these are the different samples.
Exactly. So these are our monoliths that show 5-foot core samples of our soils. And you can see from one vineyard site to the next, the soils are quite different and quite diverse.
It looks different.
Exactly. So we've taken this into account in terms of what types of grapes we plant there. Because from one site to the other, certain varietals will do much better.
Oh, yes. So these are the ones that you talk about on the map.
Exactly.
And there's two more there.
Yes, let's go take a look. So this one here is the Becker Vineyard, and this is the vineyard that surrounds us. And right below it is Phantom Creek Vineyard. So as you can see, the soils here are a lot more sandy compared to the soils on the other side.
Oh, yes.
And
There's lots of stones over there
Exactly.
as well.
So the stony, mineral-rich soils on the west side of the valley, they prefer, or I should say white grapes prefer those kinds of soils. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Red wine grapes prefer the soils here on the east side.
Oh,
It gets a lot more sun on this side, it's a lot hotter. Even though there's 6 kilometers that separate the two sides of the valley,
yes.
every day on average it's about 6 degrees hotter on this side.
Oh, wow.
And so red wine grapes prefer that heat, right? And they need that heat to be able to fully develop.
Yes.
And they like this sandy soil so that their roots can reach deep for water.
Oh, wow. So the roots can reach deeper in
Exactly,
the soil. Oh,
exactly.
Wow. Thank you. That's good knowledge to know. So maybe we can look at how grapes are, the wine are being made.
Yes, let's go look in the winery itself.
Okay, thank you.